The DMV. Some communities are trying to give displaced workers a place to land as the federal government restructures.
Yeah, our Lionel Donovan, he spoke with a Montgomery County man about life after a good federal job. All new at 5 o'clock tonight. Lionel explains how county officials are working to find jobs for people who need them.
And this is a pretty small home office.
John Berg has built a career working with USAID and in international development. After 25 years, he says it's a career well spent.
It brings me a sense of pride knowing that I did a good job in service to our nation.
However, all this came to a halt after the federal agency was shut down by the Department of Government Efficiency last month. Berg says news of the shutdown hit him hard.
I did a little bit of grieving, very brief period, went to some rallies, but quickly realized that I needed income, I've got bills to pay, so started applying for jobs.
While he waits for a callback, he passes the time doing home improvements for seniors. However, new legislation could help John and his colleagues find work in Montgomery County. Yesterday, at-large councilmember Will Jawando proposed a bill that gives displaced federal workers preferential status in the hiring process and guarantees an interview if that worker applies and qualifies for a county opening. Jawando says more than 1,000 federal workers have been laid off countywide since January 20th. And more are expected.
These public servants are educated, experienced, dedicated, and actually are more diverse than the overall workforce. And they bring valuable skills that our county needs.
Over in neighboring Prince George's, council members introduced a resolution urging the governor to impose a moratorium on residential mortgage foreclosures for federal workers. Berg says seeing this kind of support from the counties is encouraging.
Just the fact that it's being done actually means a lot. I don't expect to qualify for a lot of this stuff, but I am so heartened that local government is doing something. They're trying to be proactive, and I think that's very important.
Now, Montgomery County's bill on preferential treatment for displaced federal workers will need to go through committee before moving forward. Meanwhile, Prince George's will hold a public hearing on its moratorium resolution before it passes. From Tacoma Park, Lionel Donovan, WUSA 9.
And our team has compiled a list of resources for federal workers on a special section of WUSA9.com. Simply scan that QR code with your phone and a link should pop up and take you right to it.
And then don't forget our weekly show focusing on the federal workforce fallout. You'll find it streaming on WUSA 9 Plus. Download the app for free and watch on your TV.